Jarkko, thank you very much for taking the time before your match. Very nice to talk to you. So, I'm just 18 years old and just starting on the tour. So, what was your big secret so far on the tour, and what was your ranking at the age of 18?
Oh, 18! Wow, tough to remember the ranking. I remember I was still at school playing. I was playing a lot of juniors that year, a lot of ITF tournaments. In the end, I won US Open, and then that kind of gave me confidence to try pro career. But I didn't have a very high ATP ranking like you do now.
All right. You still look so fit at the age of 34, and what is the one secret that you can only give me but not to the other young guys, so they cannot learn from you?
Well, I always thought that I always loved to work hard. I think I had a very high passion to try to improve every day, since I was your age until this day. Even though nowadays it's more difficult than when I was younger, but still try to be better. I think that's the key, and then you motivate yourself to practice hard when you just try to and want to be better every day. And also I like to do a lot of fitness. I always thought that when you travel around the world, and let's say you travel from Finland to Australia, and if you lose a match because you get tired, it's pretty frustrating. So I try to be as good shape as possible, not to lose matches because of my fitness, at least to be in a same or better position fitness-wise than my opponent. So yeah.
Well, it worked out very well for you the whole career, no?
At least it was a long one.
Compare the ATP Tour now and when you started. What's the big difference now between the 2015 and 2001 or 2 when you started?
I think players are more complete nowadays. When I started, there was more players who were specialized for faster surfaces. Some players were almost only winning matches, let's say on clay court, and then they didn't win many matches on hard court or faster courts. Now everybody can serve pretty well, everybody can return at least okay. So all the players are more complete, and I think the depth is much better than before. It's tougher to break through. I think number 300 in the world plays much better than 15 years ago.
Yeah. Is there anything you regret in your career? Any match you lost? Any big moment, or you think you've done pretty well so far?
Well, of course I have been disappointed many times, but I don't regret anything because I feel I always gave my best effort, and I always tried to improve, and I made throughout all these years I made choices only based on the feeling that I would like to improve, and it's always easy to look back and say that if I would have done something different, maybe I would have been better or not, but I don't regret anything. I think I made good choices at those times when I made those choices.
So what is the key to be a very likable tennis player on tour like you are over the years? And I think everybody enjoys being around you, and I think everybody is really upset that you're quitting tennis now, but what is the key to be a very popular guy on tour?
Well, I appreciate if many people think this way. I always thought that I can only be myself, and if people like it, I'm happy. I think it's. I respect myself, and I respect all the others, and I think that's also key. It's like I don't try to act. Or I don't try to be nice. I just, I see same people every week. I practice with all guys, young and older players. So I think it also makes easier if you communicate a little bit. And still, you fight hard on the court, but that then off the court, you can talk and be nice and say hi and so on. So I don't know. I just always I was I didn't try to be anything else than what I am.
So, one question from me. What do you think was your best tennis match, or what tennis match will you remember the most from your career?
Oh, wow. I remember when I played first time against Pete Sampras 2002. That was my first main draw in Grand Slam, even though that wasn't my best match and I lost in straight sets. But that was kind of my idol when I was growing up, and I had his posters on the wall of my room. So it was a pretty big moment to play him for the first time. So that was like such a huge match in the beginning, and after that. Any other match didn't feel that difficult because that mentally was so tough to, even though I had nothing to lose, but to play against like my idol, and I just broke through the year before. Everything went so fast, and this match I remember really well, but it wasn't game-wise. It wasn't the best match. There's some other ones. Got a couple of, I think 2-3 years ago, one of the best ones was when I beat Del Potro for the first time in Monte Carlo. I think we both played pretty well, and I never beat him. And last couple of years I haven't played as good on clay as on the faster court. So if I have to mention that's just that match comes to my mind. There was a lot of drama, and it was packed last match during that day, and it was good quality from the start.
All right, last questions from the viewers. What tennis player, female or male, would you take to an island and you can just spend a vacation with?
Female or male?
Well, both. We don't know.
Is this a holiday or off-season training?
I guess holidays more than anything else.
Holidays. I'm a married man, so I wouldn't take any female for a holiday. I would take Brunström. I play with him here in Stockholm. He's a very good friend of mine. And, yeah.
Very politically correct answer there.
Yes.
All right. Thanks a lot for taking the time before your match, and good luck in this week.
Thanks. You too. Thanks.
Good. All right. Thank you, guys. Teacher and student, thanks a lot. Huh? Appreciate it. Well done.